Welcome to all. Today's redesign and reimaginings is of Lilith from the Hazbin Hotel series. I really wanted to do more with her than the series did. Sure, she does have this huge pair of horns, but that's quite literally all they did. Tall, lanky, simple dress and all. It was quite disappointing to see such a simplistic design for her. I quite like storytelling in just a design of a person, creature, whatever. And well, she is a mother to at least Charlie. I don't quite know if she's like a mother to all hellborn imps, hellborn anyone really. In many depictions, she is the mother of like all demon kind, or like many at least. I'm not quite sure about like Hazbin Hotel's lore about that. Important to me is that she is a mother, and mother changes the body, in my opinion, and what I've seen. And I just wanted to change her body type to not just be tall and lanky. I quite dislike that. It felt right for me to give her a different body type, one of a more curvaceous woman, maybe some stretch marks. So I think I did cover up most of them with the dress, but you know, mentally they're there. They're nothing to be ashamed of anyway, and I think we need to like have more representation, more awareness that they're nothing bad at all. They can be quite beautiful, in my opinion. I've seen quite beautiful women and even men with stretch marks. They're still gorgeous people. I'd also give her more demonic features in the story as like a form of punishment from the heavens to distort her quote-unquote perfect body, as she's like the first perfect human woman. I wanted her to also be more corrupt, just like Lucifer. Starting off with that, I gave her a crown of thorns, so to say, with golden accessories that had been specifically fitted for her, that also have crown motif, elevating her and signifying her royalness as the first human, first mother, a first ever wife. Generally, she is the queen of hell. I wanted to have her have that more in the design. To distort her human body even more, I chose goat feet, making it easy to know where she had been. She'd leave burned hoof prints everywhere, behind every step, cursing her to never be hidden away, to always be able to be found eventually, which was also a reason she felt even more desperate to run away. I wanted to have a more clear motive to disappear from hell, as I felt that was quite unsatisfying in the show. Like, sure, she's gone, but no one really knows why, and sure, that adds mystery, but I want to have like maybe an obvious reason and then be later hidden reason as well. The pressure of the first female woman, queen of hell, the pressure to be perfect basically, because she was supposed to be perfect but couldn't be, made her more desperate to get some kind of freedom, I feel like. So it's like a more reasonable reason for her to run away. On to the outfit. I love this musical theme the series has, and having her songs a way of giving power to hell, I of course kept it. It's a core part of her and it's just really interesting. I already did like the sleeve but elegant dress of hers, but it was just lacking. I wanted to put more details, more accessories, stuff like that. Metaphor, symbolism in the dress itself or something. I felt like that would just elevate her design some more. I always feel like that opera singers are very extravagant, so an extravagant dress would fit her, like really expensive for the red carpet, which would also like fit with the queen theme, royalness. I had quite a clear image for her in my mind already as I sat down to like redesign her. I wanted her to have a really fabulous, very grand vibe, so I opted for a velvety top, where it was supposed to be velvet. I don't know if the drawing really brings it over. I decided for apple cutout on the stomach to not just break up her dark silhouette, but also have a like constant reminder of the lingering ripples this apple or well fruit had caused to humanity. The top eventually fades into these ivy leaves at the waistline. This ivy makes up main part of her skirt. That reminds of the time in the Garden of Eden, when they first learned of indecency, when she first only would have plants to cover herself, but also giving her this more nature-based appearance, sending her back in time more or less, giving her an ancient and lost aura. I wanted to have her have this somehow ethereal, beautiful, cave woman-esque vibe or something to her, like she was stuck in the past, stuck on this perfection that she had and now lost. Not just metaphorically, but perhaps mentally as well, not managed to let go of the downfall, being literally stuck in the past, being in this vulnerable state, still covering herself up with the leaves from the once so beautiful garden, before eventually having to turn to kill animals, consuming their flesh, covering up with their fur, fur, keeping warm in the winter. Speaking of the fur, I decided to have the edges of a glove's dress be rimmed with all this luxurious fur. Originally, I wanted to mirror the way Lucifer wears the white fur of stoats, like Kingswood, but instead of simply copy-pasting that, I wanted to twist it into her own little thing. Instead of like white with all these black dots, I wanted it to be the opposite, now being black fur with white dots that remind of the glints, shimmers of the scars of the galaxies in the night. Since, from what I know, Lilith is a creature of the night, now the underside of her skirt that's dragging along the floor, making her presence known, making it last. But it also simultaneously helps washing away her cursed footsteps as it washes over them, slowly distorting them into the dirt again and letting them fade. I colored it red to remind of the period woman experience, a heavenly punishment or something, I don't know, that haunts all of humanity, something grand. I think it's a really cruel thing that humans have to experience. So maybe like putting that in her outfit, being like part of the lore, I thought would be like kind of cool. But it also ties back to her horns color-wise, since they also have this reddish hint to them, to have like a more harmonious design. So it's not just random colors everywhere, but like there's some continuity. So I decided to keep her hair long, voluminous, golden, like the sun's beam, to have a nice contrast with her otherwise quite dark outfit that highlights also the silhouette some more, as when the hair is like fully down, rims it all once more. It's like a full body halo more or less, since it's so much hair. I wanted to have like also a physical representation of the infamous line, a land of milk and honey. I felt like a golden hair in my depiction, in this drawing at least, with this magical flow in the air. I thought it would be a really nice callback. I really like this outcome, and I really hope my rambling and about my decisions have helped you guys understand my thoughts process some more. Once again, this is all just for me. I'm not trying to please anyone here. This is just my opinion, what I would do different, but I'm in no way a show writer or something. I just did what I felt like would fit my style some more, and just having fun with it, of course. I hope you guys have a good time watching the rest of the time lapse with some music in the background, and I'll see you in the next video.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you where to go. We dive through crystal waters, perfect oceans, but no one told me not to breathe. And now the weightlessness recedes. You're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a working hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire. I will travel far beyond the path of reason. Take me back to Eden. Take me back to Eden. Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I